I just want to say for those medical providers and all these people out here sacrificing their life to help another and really make the days better for everyone. I just want to say thank you, and I'm appreciative for the sacrifice you guys are doing every day. Also, for those suffering tragedy and turmoil, business loss, and losing a loved one through this terrible time, I just want to say prayers go out to them. This is the point of my video. I'm glad that I'm safe from coronavirus. I got my gloves, I got my mask, I got my other glove. I should be ready. There's no way it could affect me, right? Man, I should be good. I should be good. And it's funny. It's funny how people think this plastic, these masks, they think this disease is the cause of so much health problems. Yeah, it's the cause of so much turmoil. But, it's not just coronavirus. It's not just a disease that goes out and kills people that is affecting people. And you know why? Because I still see people doing this shit. Homeless people being like, oh, I need some money. Spare change, get me some. And it's frustrating. It's frustrating for me to go out here, work, and still see people decide, hey, you know what? Let's go get a drink, right? No, get some alcohol in our system, right? I'm not coughing, so I'm still good. I'm still fine and dandy, doing me. Man, it's time to get lit, right? Or people just want to eat fucking Whataburger, get a fry, snack on that and shit like that. They want to do all this stupid shit. They want to have this fun. They want to go have a blast and, act like the world isn't in trouble. And it gets me so frustrated because for like 3 years of my life, I was at a point where I was broken, I was weak, and it was just because of my health. It was because of my health. And people just play it as a game. They play it as a game to where if it's not affecting you, hey, what's the point, man? I'm free, I'm good, I'm fine. And you don't realize how far low you've gotten until you lose it all. It's true. It's true, and it's sad, and it's fortunate. Today, and the reason I'm doing this video, I went to downtown Dallas and there was this group of homeless people. And I'll never forget this. I will never forget this in the rest of my life. There's this one dude, he was sitting on the corner. He was like, hey dog, how you doing? Because I was in my work clothes, mask, everything. And he was like, hey, what do? You big dog, what you be doing and stuff like that. And he was asking me, hey, can you get a Budweiser? He couldn't say it, but he wanted me to get a Budweiser. I'm like, hey, no, I don't promote unhealthy stuff. I just don't. I'm not that type of person. And, I saw 4 guys out there. It was hot. And I was like, you know what? I'm going to go buy them some water. So I go buy them 4 bottles of water. And I remember I hand this dude, the guy who asked me for the Budweiser, I hand him a water. And he looks at me with disgust. He was like, oh, really? And I remember I looked at him and I was just like, what the fuck? Not just what the fuck at him, but what the fuck is wrong with people? What the fuck is wrong with people to where you choose this garbage over something, over a mineral or a liquid that you're made of? It pissed me off and frustrated me so much to the point where it's like, man, people just don't get it. They don't understand health. They don't understand the importance of it. People just stroll along through life, and if you don't have no challenge and adversity, hey, you know what? You just go live this comfortable lie, this subconscious lie that, hey, what I'm doing is okay, that this pathetic diet I'm doing is okay, that this weak minimum wage money I'm earning is okay, that me living this mediocre life is okay. And people are just happy with it. This doesn't go for everybody, but I feel for tons of people down low, especially suffering through this, they live this mediocre life, and I know they could do better. I know they could do better. Just like with my videos, I know I could do better. I know I could do better than this. And the reason I know why is because this was me. This was me, a pathetic piece of shit kid who was, I think, 17 years old, who went to jail, who had a mugshot, who had volcanoes of fucking pimples all over his face, who was fucking ugly as shit, who was fucking a terrible, terrible man. You know, I wanted to bury my family. I wanted to bury my entire family into a fucking grave because I was that lost. I was that lost. I was that sick. And the only person who helped me through that was my best friend named Itzel. I'm not going to say her actual name, but my best friend Itzel. And she helped me through that. She helped me through that. If you don't take care of your health, this is what happens to you. You go to a pen. You lose everything. You suffer and you just disintegrate into a trash lifestyle. I don't know how else to put it. It's just frustrating, man. It's frustrating. It's frustrating to go outside and see people just smoke cigarettes. Like it's okay. Like, damn, COVID-19 isn't out there. Or that people just want to think that, it's okay to just stray away and fuck around. I don't understand it. I don't, and it really gets me upset. Because when I was like that, when I was a piece of shit kid, I realized I was unhealthy in a multitude of ways, and you may not realize it. Maybe you're a guy that's just strolling on Instagram, looking at girls all day, rather than investing in the reality of your life. Maybe you're a guy who's just making minimum wage 40 hours a week. And you dictate that to be your standard when it's not the best you could be doing. People can do so much better. People can, but people just don't want to. And I don't understand it. But, that's what I'm about. Usually I don't care about people's health, and usually I don't really like helping people as much because they won't listen. But I remember the day I figured it out, all my problems with my health and how people just don't really realize the struggle that they're in. People pin a lot of their problems on everything else. They want to be a victim and be like, oh, the world's this way. Oh, Trump this, Trump that. It's like, no, man. You have to take accountability in yourself and really strive to be better. You can't sit here and use the past or breakups or all this bullshit. If you're lacking in something, you have to fix it and you have to face facts. If you're fat as fuck, you're fat as fuck. If you're jacking off to porn, you're jacking off to porn. I'm sorry. I'm not sitting here and bullshitting you. You need to wake the fuck up and get straight. Like come on now. Are you because it just gets to a point, man. It gets to a point where these instances of fucking trash, of mediocrity, of unhealthiness add up to where you start doing things that make no sense. You leave your family. You leave your wife for another woman. You abandon your kids. These are all health related things because your mental's not right, your financial's not right, your spiritual's not right. So many things aren't right. And it's just, I guess a hero got to help with that. I know I'm a youngin', 21, but hey, I still got a lot on the table and I know how to fix and really get yourself to a foundation to where it's like, hey, you know what? I can cherish my life and take over. Life isn't about this. Life isn't about Modelo. It's not about Whataburger. It's not about feeling good. Fixing your health is going to take a long time. And for me to get from here to where I am now, it took 4 fucking years. 4 fucking years. For me wanting to bury my family to the ground, for me loving them and actually trying to go make a future for them. That's the truth. And, from the rest of the way on, I just want to help people really strive and get better through this health epidemic. I wrote this on one of my papers, but I said make health a priority 2020. And most of the time when you're like this, when you're fucked up or you're in a stage where you're just doing stupid shit, begging for money, you don't realize the shit you're in. And what I'm talking about is this. You don't realize the shit you're in. You don't realize the shit you're in where your room's a fucking mess, where your life is a fucking mess, where your mind is a fucking mess. You have to start somewhere. And you know what? I'm going to start somewhere with y'all and help y'all, give y'all the best advice I can. I'm just here to help. And that's who I am. And, about if you want to stay mediocre, fine. If you want to fuck around and do your stupid shit, hey, that's on you. That's on you. I'm not here to control that. But I'm just going to put it this way. I'd rather die trying to be something than absolutely be nothing in life. And that's just facts. I know what it's like to be nothing, and it's the worst thing. So trust me, it is. So anyway, thank y'all for watching the video. Y'all take care. Y'all take care. And, please just invest in your health. Please just do right. Stop bullshitting yourself. It's not just you. It's everyone else. Everyone else is suffering. But you can be that pillar. You can be that one that brings your family up, brings other people up. Stop doing this. You know what you're going to get with this. Alcoholism, diabetes, liver problems, perhaps cancer, diabetes, overweight, all this shit. You know what it is, And a lot of people have a problem just sipping this. I've been drinking beer in like forever, like 5, 6, 7 years. The only reason I'm drinking it is to prove a point. A lot of people are addicted to this shit. Get right. And you know what? I'm going to help y'all do that. So I'm out. Peace.